For an effective manager, you need to do the delegation. For example, you see here, if you are a normal producer, you are balancing your tasks. No, you are giving certain input, you are getting certain output. But for a normal producer, the input is equal to the output, because if you are working as a single person, whatever you can do, you can do. Whatever effort you can put on a certain thing, that certain output comes. But if you understand how to delegate the things, you see the fulcrum is moving in the second picture on the right side to a different location. Then what happens? You have the option of the mechanical advantage, and even with a smaller input, by the power of leveraging things to the other people, to the right resources in your organization or within your family, you are putting the same input, but your output is now so huge. So in both the cases, in terms of a normal producer and in terms of an effective manager, the amount of input is the same, but a normal producer who just stays stuck in his role, he thinks only I can do the things well, others cannot do this, so I will do myself. That's a kind of outdated and kind of inefficient thinking. So they can never become effective managers. Effective managers understands that not only they have to do the things better, but also their team needs to do the things better. So they train their people, they train their resources, they put the proper goals, they give them proper tasks, and they shift the fulcrum so that with the same input they get more output, because the team, when it works together and if it works effectively, the output is bigger than one individual producing a smaller output. That's the reason. If you work like a normal producer, what you are trying to do is you are trying to do go for delegation. This go for delegation is an outdated practice. Still some people blindly follow this. They always try to micromanage the things. They give instructions. Hey, do like this, do like that. I told you, do like this. Based on my experience, I tell you, do only like this. Don't think, just do like this. I give you the method, do like this. What will be the result? Ineffective. But the right manager, the effective manager, he or she does stewardship delegation. Here, they don't give instructions. Instructions is by force, right? Guidelines are like empowering people. They are telling the team or the resources, see, these are the guidelines, okay? You cannot violate these guidelines. But within the guidelines, you are free to choose how you want to do this. But we need to get this result, okay? There is no confusion on what result we need, and these are the guidelines, and these are your resources. Now it's up to you whether you want to do the task in XYZ method or ABC method or whatever method. Don't violate the guidelines. Don't delay the results. Use the resources. You be accountable. If the result is not coming, you are accountable for that. So let us have that understanding. Let us have that clarity. So you also have, what are the consequences. For example, we are doing a business, right? In the business, an effective manager told his subordinates, you see, we have got this project. We need to give this result by this particular time. If you are not going to give the result by this particular time, you already know the consequence. The customer is going to slap penalty on you, charging you thousands of dollars if you don't do it on time. So even if you are a good person, an efficient manager, and even if your team is good, if there is no clarity on the results and the accountability is missing, then you are going to pay the penalties. That's the reason. The clarity is important. You need to understand the consequences. You need to understand who is accountable. But then the stewardship delegation is working based on the mutual trust, and people are actually giving this delegation in an effective way so that the output is more. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.